Hey
Hey.
guys, how is everybody? Thank you, Sammy baby, for even inviting me for an interview. I am honored and I appreciate you so very much. We had some good
Oh,
times. It's been
yeah,
this whole YouTube
yeah,
journey has been interesting. So ask away, love.
absolutely.
Ask away. Ask away. Hey, meow, meow. Hey, everybody.
Yes.
Hey, Teddy.
Hey, Maria. Look. It's my girl. Hey,
Hey,
Maria.
Maria.
Shout out to Meow Meow. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get into it. So,
Gotcha.
what actually brought you to YouTube?
Hmm. Well, my kids were growing up. They was on the end, getting ready to go to college. They was gone. So I came, you know how everybody, because you find out, you go into and it throws you into the algorithm of things that you like. And I wound up seeing, I guess, Tasha K, and from there, seven stars, and just went on and on and on. To Sean Bradley, to Treasure, to everybody, and we just became like a family. The beef sector can be messy as hell, but we also come together like a family when it's that time. And I'm assuming it's the same way in the Black tea sector too, right?
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. Listen, I am having some technical difficulty on my end. It's like a lag. I'm not sure, so I'm just letting
Is
you
it?
guys know if there's any
Let me check.
pause.
I'm gonna check. Give me a
And I
second. Let me check.
literally closed. No, it's not you. It's not you. But
Oh,
I literally paused. Or I mean, closed all other apps. Like this is the only thing open, and it's just been like tricking on me. So I'm just letting y'all know. Just bear with me,
Stream
okay?
StreamYard got it's StreamYard
Yes.
does its thing for
Stream
$45
yard
a
is stream
month.
yard.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But look. Listen, I can't be mad at the game, okay? But so I heard you mention Tasha K. So
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting. So Tasha K is definitely. Would you say like an inspiration? I guess to some women to get out here and do this thing. But would you say that?
I would, because she was very
Okay.
open, and that's one of the things that drew me to her. Her, T.S. Madison, they're very open and transparent with a lot of things, and that's what I like to be transparent. I don't want any questions, But no, let me
Mm,
change that. I don't want it to be a question as to, is this woman real?
hmm
I'm as transparent as they come. I share my life, my
Yeah.
battles, my stories,
Mm.
everything, because I feel like if
We're
it can
gonna get into
benefit
that.
somebody, yeah, if it can benefit somebody, then I feel like that's what I'm here for. That's exactly what I'm here for.
Thank you so much, Kaisha. And yes, I want to
Gotcha.
address this statement. Thank you, Maria, for putting that in the chat. Maria said the Black tea sector won't come together, and I absolutely
No.
agree because unfortunately, yes, unfortunately, some of the most influential YouTubers in this
Mhm.
sector, they kind of stand in division. They encourage division. They
So they don't want each
encourage,
other to grow. I think it would be great if everybody can grow. That's my thing. I want
of
you to grow.
course. I mean,
I want you to grow. I
yeah.
want everybody to grow. And how come the black tea sector won't do that? Why is it always division?
Well, I mean, we're trying to. Some people have mended fences and come together and ended their beefs, and but some will not. Some are not interested in doing so, and it's okay. I think. Yeah, it is
Yeah,
what
you
it is.
go where you celebrate it and not tolerate it. It took me a long
Right,
time to learn to go where I'm celebrated rather than tolerated.
right.
As I get older up here, it
Mhm,
changes the view a lot, because there were people I was
mhm,
beefed with when I first started that I felt like didn't deserve it when I came back after
mhm.
I battled with cancer.
Absolutely.
I was able to mend fences with them, and it meant a lot to me mentally just to be able to say I'm sorry and have it accepted and become great friends with these people. It
Yeah,
doesn't always have to be hate. It doesn't always have to be discontent and discern. You
right.
want to use your discernment wisely, but it doesn't always have to be a bad thing. You can have friends no matter their age, their gender,
Mhm,
their sexual orientation, doesn't matter. They're still people.
right. I love that. Yeah, because I see people like Charlie sending love. Shout out to Charlie.
Love my Charlie.
Yeah, the Southern sweetheart. That's what I'm getting from her. And I'm just like, but make it make sense. Like, how you around all of this like vitriol, but you're just a little sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
But
but
Charlie
I
can come
get
out the
it.
bag now. Charlie can come out the bag.
Yes,
Oh yes, she
yes.
can.
I heard it the other day. Have to drag and read somebody and put them in place and let them know how she is, and she's still on business. And yeah, I saw it in action. So shout out to her. And so real quick, I'm gonna touch on this. Quay, when she was with us, was one of your moderators, right?
Yeah. She was one of my
So
moderators. She was a good friend. She's a
yeah.
good person, and I
Hmm.
was so sorry to hear about her struggles. And I wish she had come to me and said, look, this is what's going on. And I don't know if I could have done anything, but I could have helped her maybe cope with it better. But she
Hmm.
didn't let a lot of people know. Some of the people, like we found out when VS had her
Right.
interview, she went to grown folks, and as much shit as he talked about her, then he wanted to jump in as I'm the savior, I'm going to save her soul, or whatever the hell his thing was. But
Wow.
it's just sad. Quay was a beautiful person who was
Hmm.
messy at times too. And we all can be messy, but she was a sweetheart though.
Right.
Absolutely.
I think I like to like not saying that messy is not a proper title, but I
Hmm.
want to say opinionated.
Yes.
And I think her having a difference of opinion with certain people is really what like caused a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Um, and I was surprised, and I was really surprised to hear that because that individual just came over here, just faking and fronting. And it's unfortunate. But I see a lot of that go on. I just had a moderator show how fake she was. And
What?
yeah. But like I
Wow.
said, I like to know how people really feel about me. I need to know that so that I can move accordingly. But there were things that I should have maybe paid attention to it and maybe stay
You
back. But
don't want to think
I mean
about.
that's
You don't want
fine.
to think your mods are like that. You don't want to think your mods are
Yeah,
against you. because those people you just don't need around. They,
Well,
mhm,
I can understand if you don't agree. We don't have to agree on everything.
right.
But I think what was revealed was some really already deep-seated, opinions and feelings about me that, just couldn't hold it any longer. You know what I'm saying?
They
But
didn't reach out behind the
I'm
scenes.
happy for her.
They didn't even reach out to
Not
you behind the scenes and say, "Hey, look,
not
this is
being
what you
honest.
do." Oh,
No,
that's
they said they were gonna step away, that they needed to focus on their health. But then they started, posting and coming back on here again. And I'm like, okay, well, I see you posting, so you good now? Everything all right? And then, I did my live. I was live, and they had asked for the link to be dropped, and it was just like a bomb went off. Um,
my gosh.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree,
yeah,
EJ. I feel like we could have been. I mean, because I've dealt with depression for years and
hmm
anxiety and all kinds of things that they tried to, well, not they, but in the past, us as a people did not want to say, "Oh, we're dealing with this," because people would like to, want to call you, "Oh my gosh, she's crazy. She's
hmm
depressed. Oh, so she's crazy." So I wish that she had reached out and said something. Especially now,
hmm
she was there. Especially when I was coming back from Vegas, she was right front and center, and she was like, "What you need? What I can do?" She was
hmm
so wonderful. I wish that she could have said, "Look, this is what's going on. I don't like it. I have mods. I have people that I deal with up here. They reach out to me and we talk."
right,
And sometimes they're like, "I can't keep doing this. I don't feel like doing this." I'm like, "No, it's okay.
right,
We got you. It's all right." And I feel like it should be more of that, even across YouTube, across different sectors. It should be. I want you to reach out to me, Sam, if you need me. I'm
right,
here. And
yeah,
I just feel
absolutely.
like, and I think I get this from with my daughter. She's a psychologist now, and she's rooting herself in child psychology, which I love, because if we can catch the children before they get
hmm
into the full blown depression and
Word,
anxiety and stuff, it makes a difference when
hmm
they get older. Give them the tools as a child.
right, yes, I agree with that 100%. So
Hmm.
kudos to you for that. Um,
She's my fifth baby. She's the fifth.
so how many children do you have altogether?
I have five. I started very young. I got pregnant at 14, and my oldest son is 38. I did not want and I didn't get pregnant again. I learned my lesson. I didn't get pregnant again for 10 more years. So I learned my lesson,
Wow.
but I got married into a family who we already had a son, so that's my baby too. And
Mhm.
I have five. We have five altogether, and I think that okay, so him and my older daughter's father, my older kid's father and his wife and us
Mhm.
were a four parent conglomerate to where we made certain that we grew these children together. So they had two moms, two
Nice.
dads, four grandma. I mean, it was just a village. It was a village around my
Wow.
kids, and I didn't want my
Love that.
daughters. It was so beautiful, Sammy. God, it was. I
Mhm.
was blessed. I didn't want my daughters to go through that teenage pregnancy and continue something like that because I was the start of it. And thank
Mhm.
God, I got these girls are beasts. My young ladies are beasts. They do not
Mhm.
play around, and they are great. All my kids, they are really great. I'm proud. Now it's time for me. Now I
So
get to
when
go.
you say, and I
Mhm.
see that, we're going to talk about a couple of things. So when you say you are no longer married, am I correct?
Nope, me and my ex-husband, it was funny. I got my divorce papers on my anniversary, at my 21st anniversary of what would have been.
Wow.
So I was free, I was happy. And
Okay.
I learned to live with myself, for
hmm
myself. And in order to get with anybody else, you got to get rid of that baggage. And so the next
hmm
relationship that I'm getting ready to go into is going to be based on communication. I
hmm
just wasn't even looking for anybody else for real. I was like, no, I'm good by myself. But this gentleman has come into my life, and I'm very thrilled with what can be. I'm planning on moving to Houston next year.
I'm hearing good things about the city of Houston, honey. Okay.
Too.
I
Me
like that.
too. And I like the way that
Okay.
he says, "I'm just a regular guy. I'm not, I'm not doing this, that. I'm just a regular guy." And I was like, and that's all I like, a regular guy, just a regular man, one that goes to work and comes home. And,
Right.
I love that whole conglomerate of my ex and his wife and my ex-husband, us together, with the 40 kids. But now that it's
Yeah.
for me, and I take care of my mom, she's 83, and I've been blessed with that. It took me a long time to come to terms with being the only child out of three that does this, you know what I mean? That daily,
Yeah.
constant bathing, everything for her. But she was there for me for each child popping, every child popping out.
Mhm.
This woman has been there for me. So that's the least that I can do for her, is to be there
That's
for her.
cool.
It's beautiful. I
Yeah.
love her. She's my sixth baby. And she's spoiled.
Well, look, that gives somebody like me hope, because that's what I say. Like, I am
Mhm.
going to need somebody that can understand that we come as a package deal. You
Okay,
know.
exactly. We coming together, or
Yeah.
either I can get by myself with her, and but he's very, he's like, I want to make sure your mom's okay. I want to make sure that she has the right doctors. I mean, and I'm like, wow, okay, this is good. I want a good person that's going to
Yeah.
add to the life, because I don't need anybody to make my life better. I'm looking for somebody. Well, I guess I am now, but I want somebody that can improve upon it and make it grow like flowers. Something great,
Right.
and that's what I'm looking for. And I'm Houston. I met well, not a young lady, but she's 86, and this lady I met at work, and she's like, "Oh, you're coming to Houston? Oh, call me. I'll help you get a place. I'll help you." And this lady doesn't even know me, and yet I'm like, wow, this would be a great friend for my mom. Somebody her age that she can
hmm
hang with instead of me, because she still treats me like I'm 15.
So would your mom be moving to Houston as well?
Absolutely. I take my baby with me. She's been with me for the last 20 years. I went and rescued her because I could tell that dementia was starting, and I didn't really
That's
know what to
right.
call it, but I knew something wasn't right. So I was
hmm
living in a big 5-bedroom home with my husband, and we had an extra bedroom, and I was like, I'm going to get my mama. She has to come.
Right.
And he was good with
Yeah.
that, because his mom, we took care of his mom as well.
Wow.
So,
That's
black people,
great.
black people, we can do
Okay.
so much for each other that I just feel like this YouTube thing can be the same way. You can support whomever you want to, but when it comes down to it, this is your thing. This is for Sammy. This isn't for Sammy
Yeah.
and this person and that person. This is yours and your baby to nurture however you want to nurture. And we're still upcoming,
Okay.
up and coming things. I've been up here for years, but I only know that I can do so much because of my back. And I don't know if he has told you, but I suffer with, I had a spinal fusion 32 years ago. So
Mm,
that Vegas trip taught me how far I can go and how much I can do. And
mm.
it was interesting. I can tell you that it was an interesting trip. But I'm
Yeah,
also glad that I got the chance to go. I hadn't been anywhere since I was 15, so I was blessed.
so
Hmm.
that is a very invasive surgery. So I'm glad that, so
Hmm.
things went well, right?
Yeah, it was weird to find out that I had spina bifida at 26. It was so weird. It was like I got in a car accident and they're calling me while I'm at my hair salon and I've got 3 people and I'm doing, and
Wow.
I'm like, look, okay, I got an accident, but I still got people waiting on me. And then they call me after
Mm.
they do x-rays and say, you have a hereditary issue. And you're like, wait, could you dumb it down for me
What?
right now? I got 3 people I'm doing. No, they're like, you're missing a part of your spine. And I'm like, now it makes sense. All the back pain for all the years. It makes sense.
Wow.
But it's okay though, because it took me years to come to terms to get it done. Because
Uh-huh.
honestly, I was worried about my sex life. Now I'm just gonna say, with my husband and
I
I
know
had all
that's
these
right.
kids, I was worried that I was not going to be able to perform like I
I think
could.
that's common for women. I
Yeah,
think that's a normal thought. Yeah, absolutely. Because there's
yes,
a lot of pressure on us in that department.
very
So
much so, very much so. And I
yeah.
got pregnant afterwards, and they were like, maybe you shouldn't be pregnant. Maybe you should terminate. And I'm like, no, these children are here for a reason. I got
Mhm,
pregnant for a reason, not on purpose, but they're here for a reason. They're blessings.
mhm,
So, I went ahead and dealt with the pain, and they had me
mhm,
on every medication you can think of. But my
mm.
children they're blessings. They all 5 of them, they are blessings to me, and they
That's
have taught
great.
me so much now, which is the only reason I'm computer savvy and things is because of them.
So how many kids did you have after having the surgery?
I had 2 more after the surgery. And so the
Wow.
first, yeah, they're 38, 29, 28, 23, and
Wow.
22. Yeah, they told me
They
the
grown.
last 2, and they came after gastric bypass surgery. I had 2 gastric bypasses. I got pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 months later, I got pregnant. Like the little rabbit I was, I got pregnant. My
Uh-huh.
doctor was my best friend's brother, so he cursed me out like I was his sister. But thank goodness that boy came out just as healthy as he can be. And if you look at him now,
Of course.
that 6'4", 250 some odd pound man is taller than me. I just look up at him like, hey. And then they came the
Wow.
last one. The last one came very unexpectedly because I was literally at the doctor to get my tubes tied. And before I could
Wow.
sign anything, she was like, congratulations. And I'm sorry, what? I said, do you congratulate everybody who gets their tubes tied? I mean, she's like, oh,
Right.
no, you're pregnant. It's
No, you're
like,
pregnant.
again, how did this happen?
So
I don't even remember.
wow. So you said you had the gastric bypass twice?
Yes, when I got
The
pregnant,
full the
yeah.
full in roux or the
Yes,
sleeve or
the pull
which
and
one?
roux.
Oh, the
Yes,
full?
the pull and roux. I got a
You
nice
had
little
that done
splash.
twice?
Yes, and
Yeah, they
yeah,
separate the stomach.
yeah. This is the
Uh-huh.
second child. This the youngest one. She wound up tearing the line or opening that staple line up, and so I wound up gaining all this weight back. I had lost 175 pounds, and I'm gaining it back, and then some.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to literally fight the insurance companies to get it done. When I say get a team of doctors, you want a team
Mm-hmm.
for your mental health, you want a team for your physical, your back, whatever
Right.
ailments. You want a team
Right.
because they all came together and they went at the insurance company. I didn't even have to go anymore.
Right.
I've got clothes in so many
Mm-hmm.
different sizes, Sam. It's ridiculous. But they went, and
Wow.
the doctor who did the surgery to begin with, he even offered
Mm-hmm.
to do it again for free, just so they would pay
Mm-hmm.
for the thing. And he's a great doctor. I love my doctor. He's a great doctor. And he told me, he
Mm-hmm.
said, I'm going to stitch it twice. I'm going to staple it twice. You will not have this happen again. And I told him, you won't have me pregnant again. So it's not going to happen. And they told me, they wanted me not to carry the last one because they really said it would put so much pressure on my back. But no, she's a blessing. She came out
Mm,
early and they are 11 months apart, but they're here for a reason. So who am I to
absolutely.
deny God? I'm not going to deny God at all. Not at all. And now I got a psychologist and a mechanical engineer. They're here for a reason.
Wow.
Yeah, they're here for a reason. Now, what if I
That's
had terminated
amazing.
them? And my husband was
Right.
very good at it. I will say one thing. It did not end the best, but he was a good husband for the most part.
Okay.
When I've had 14 surgeries, he was there for almost all of them. He was there so much to the point where the nurses were sick of him because they didn't have anything to do but change IVs or whatever. He was changing sheets. He was bathing. I mean, he was there.
Wow.
So, I don't give him his props.
That's amazing.
He's gone, but I give
Yeah.
him his props. I got to give props
Okay.
where props is due. He
So
was a good
are
guy.
you guys still do you still speak or
Sammy, he will not come within arm's reach of me, and rightly
oh
so because of the
you
way it
must have
ended. I
you
did beat
crashed out
him.
sis.
I crashed out and I beat that ass. I beat that ass like a
Oh
like a
see
ninja
it's
in the
the it be
street.
the Oh man, it be the crash out, man.
Well, it's
Oh,
that
she done
cheating.
crashed out, guys.
Yeah, it's that cheating. See,
Oh,
it's when you cheating and you disrespecting.
oh. So how did you find out?
This man was a merchant seaman and he was home because they worked 4 months out and then they're home
Oh
for a month.
wow.
And he's sitting in the living room, and this was that big 5 bedroom house that we had. And he's sitting in the living room. I'm washing dishes. I can see him. He's on his computer that I purchased for him, on his
Uh-huh.
phone that I purchased for him, on a Bluetooth. Because remember, won't earpods then, on a Bluetooth that I purchased for him with a chick all the way across the country. And it wasn't so bad that he was like ignoring me or being mean to me and disrespectful. It was the kids. They were 3 and 4, and they were trying to get his attention and talk to him. And he's like, "No, y'all go away, y'all go away." That's when I snapped. I snapped. I poured the alcohol.
Mm.
He had 2 big bottles of
Ooh,
alcohol. I poured
ooh,
them down. I left about this much in half one of them, and
right?
I aimed and I bashed him in the back of the head. And before he could turn around, I had
Ooh,
car, forgot that I was supposed to be disabled, and I jumped on him. And I jumped on him, and
ooh.
I beat him like I used to beat up girls back in the day outside. I beat him. He didn't know.
Oh my.
Yeah, so he left looking very lumpy, and
Oh
when
my.
yeah, and I made sure to throw the phone. It shattered, and it got stuck in the cabinet, and it shattered. I had never seen that, so I was amazed. So I took the model, what is it, the modem,
Yeah.
out of the thing, and I threw it, and it landed in the dishwater. So we got 2 points for that. And then I took
Not two
the
point.
2 points for that. It was a short throw. 2 points for that. Then I picked up the computer, the
Oh,
little laptop, and I was getting ready to throw it, but he went out like Jerry Rice and he caught it. And
ooh.
yeah, and knowing me, he was gonna go take the truck. I'm taking the truck. I said, if that truck leaves and it gets to the corner, I bet you it'll blow up. And he believed me.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, he
Oh my
believed me.
goodness. And he left that truck.
Yeah, to the point where my mama called the police on me.
Girl.
It was,
Wait, you said your mother called the police on you?
my mama come from now. She's disabled, even worse, and she's coming down the stairs, and she's like,
She was scared.
"Normally,
You had her.
yeah." She said, "Get
She ain't
off of
never seen you
him."
like that. Yeah, she never saw
Mm-mm.
you like that before.
Oh no,
Child.
I
Oh
tore it
my
up, Sammy.
goodness. That's
I
what I
beat
was
him for
telling
old
VS.
and
Like,
new.
see, I had to learn how to control myself, child, because I get it. I get it. Oh my goodness. So did you learn your lesson, child? You cannot be going around here whooping the man, honey.
Yes, I'm not a handsy person any longer. At 54, I have no need to be beating on men. It is
Okay.
communication, and I made certain that I got rid of that baggage. The best thing I ever did was to get a psychiatrist. The best thing,
Okay.
hands down. I
Hmm.
swear, all of us could use one outside person
Yeah.
that's outside the situation completely to talk to and to bounce things off. She told me just a couple weeks ago, she's like, "You doing so well, I don't need to talk to you till March." I was like, "Dang, but wait, what,
Like
what
you
if I
kind of
want to
missed
talk to
the
you?"
conversation. Right. What
Oh,
if
I'm
I just
like,
want to talk?
"Miss Stephanie, wait, where you going?" EJ, I got my groove back. Let me tell you, my groove never stopped because it turned into what's good for the goose is even better for the gander,
For
and
the
I
gander.
gandered it down. I gandered it way down. I even went to the point where I was in a swing club. So yeah, I
Thank you,
you
Jeff.
didn't win, buddy. You didn't win.
Right. Right. I
With
love
the
it.
bad
So
back
let me
in the swing club. Go ahead, baby.
ask. So what is up with the purple? Is this a look? Do you
It's my
always rock
favorite color.
purple hues?
No, it's my
Okay.
favorite
Okay.
color. I change it up. I've been okay. It first started when I shaved my head. That was the most freeing thing ever to just take the clippers and
Mm,
shave it. And I've done hair for over
wow.
25 years. So I was
Oh
into
wow.
changing the colors. I was every October I would do
Oh, so you a
pink for
hairdresser.
oh yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I had 2 hair salons that I had to close down
Wow.
because God shows you sometimes he makes you humble. He makes you humble. You
Mm,
have to
I see.
realize that you're not in charge. Yeah, you making all this money, but let me show you something. Your back come first.
Mm,
And so therefore
mm.
I had to give up and sell my salons, which was fine. You know what I mean? And I love purple.
And
Purple
that
for
can be
me is, yeah, go ahead,
I'm
baby.
sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
go ahead. Go right
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I was just gonna say that that can be strenuous on your back as a hairdresser, as a stylist.
You're
You're on your
always bent
feet.
over. Yeah, and you're always
Yeah,
bent
bending and
over.
twisting. Yeah. Wow.
But I
Okay,
had
so I'm
customers.
sorry.
No, I had customers coming up from South Carolina and coming down from DC. I had a couple of
Hmm.
Redskin cheerleaders that I used to do their hair. I mean, and having to give
Okay.
all of that up was humbling. It was humbling. It was God
Wait,
humbling me.
wait. So when you say Redskin, you mean Washington?
Yeah, well, I guess they're the commanders
Oh,
now, right? Yeah. So
you
I
were
had
in the state of Washington?
no, Virginia. But I had a couple
Oh,
of Redskin where they were Redskin, then Redskin cheerleaders as customers. I
right.
had customers
Oh,
coming down from Philly. I mean, I had people.
oh,
I was
that was
making money. Yeah, I was making
wow.
good
That's
money.
what's up.
And but
That's
then
what's up,
that's
bro.
when God says, "No, let me show you something,"
Mm,
and you have to step back and say, "I can't." I had to learn how to say
mm,
I just can't. And it was a good thing. But
mm,
purple, I love purple is my favorite color. It's the color of
mm,
royalty. It's the color of
mm,
for me, it's the color of God. And it I just happened to see this
mm,
hair when I was scrolling through the
mm.
streets because we were trying to figure out I was going to Vegas next month to hang out
Uh-huh.
with some people in Mel's Hub's crew. And we were like, I said, so what color y'all want to see? And they one
Hmm.
wanted blonde, one wanted purple. I was like, look, y'all got to make up your mind. So I was looking for a mix of it. And then I saw the pink and purple. I was like, maybe, because I've
Hmm.
used to color it. I would keep it cut low. I would color it. I have it had it with it. All kind of uh, what is it? More like a
Hues.
gold. Yeah, it was gold, and it had
Mm.
the little hearts. I was doing the little
Oh,
hearts
like
in
gold
different
line.
colors. I looked like an
Hmm.
emoticon. I looked like an emoticon, a
Mm.
black emoticon, with that same
That
yellow
sounds
color
cute
hair.
though.
It was fun. I mean, and
Mm.
I had a ball. People, I love to talk to people. So when I go out,
Yeah.
just like when you go out in your car, I go out. I'm in Walmart. I'm
Yeah.
talking to everybody. I'm talking,
Hmm.
hey, how you doing? You know, people stop, they'll talk. I For some reason
Yeah.
I have that aura where people will stop and they will talk to me and tell me about themselves,
Hmm.
and I love that. I mean, I love
Yeah.
people. My job, I help people all day, and I love it. I just love people, and I'm an introvert at that, but I love talking to
Mm.
people. So when I'm by myself, I'm quiet. I'm out of my business. I'm an anime buff. I'm very, to
Mm.
myself. But when I'm out, I turn on, and it's fun to meet different people. It's different. It's just
Yeah.
fun. Not. But is
That's
he purple?
living.
Is he purple? He might be purple. He would have had a better chance if
Um,
he was purple. I'd have been in Houston already.
oh, EJ talking about your boo.
Yes, and very
That is
unexpectedly, I'm excited for the future. I mean, even if
good.
we
Me
decide
too.
just to be friends, and we've talked about, I say, even if
You're
you meet
okay with
me,
that?
yeah, I said, if you meet
Hmm.
me, you'd be like, oh, hell no. We
Yeah,
could just be
nah.
friends. It's fine with me. It's good with me.
Right.
Because I'm not that,
So you
that type of person. But go ahead, baby.
wait, you guys haven't met yet?
Not yet. Not
Ooh.
yet, but he's been watching me for years, which freaked me out for a minute. I was like, wait, you saw me 40 pounds ago? Oh my God. You saw me 45
Oh.
pounds ago? And you still
So
like
he's
me?
so he's a subscriber, you mean watching you, that type
He's a
of
subscriber. We get ready to go on a cruise.
oh.
We get ready to go on a cruise.
Oh. Okay. I
Mhm.
love that.
It is
Okay.
something.
Also, so the cruise will be the first introduction in person.
No, the cruise is just gonna be a cruise. We got something set up. We got something
Okay,
set
listen.
up. We will meet.
Oh,
We will definitely
okay.
meet well before the cruise. Um, we got a little something set up. You
Okay.
got to meet. You got to meet and to
Right.
see how that vibe is. And I was blessed
Right.
with that
Yeah, because
discernment. Hmm.
who you go on a trip with, especially out of the country, is very importante. Like,
Okay.
listen, relationships end on trips like that. Trust me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so
So
you gotta make sure the
thank
vibes are
you,
good,
Maria.
please.
Absolutely. And I've been blessed with
Oh.
some discernment, and I see auras around people, and I know it's
I
weird.
keep making mistakes.
Yeah, but see, I've been blessed with, I've been able to see auras around people,
Mhm.
and I can see
Mhm.
where they're kind of coming from. And I love the bright auras, and when I
Mhm.
see that, it automatically draws me. Now I'm a Libra. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but in
Right.
my
I don't know.
family, yeah, in my family, there's a lot of paranormal kind of weirdness going on. My mom seeing,
Mm.
those kind of folks, and I'm like, keep your folks with
Mhm.
you. I ain't interested in
Mhm.
seeing them. I don't care who they are. I don't want them coming in here sitting on the end of my bed. And my sister,
Right.
she astro projects, which is, I thought it was
Mm.
weird, but she does that. Right, EJ?
Mm.
She
I
does
heard
that.
about that.
Yes, I mean it
Mm.
is weird. You got to kind of have. I guess it's a gift. It's all I can think of
Yeah.
it. My kids have it too. They have their little gifts, and we get together and we talk about it, and it's just funny.
Wow. So let me ask you this: the
Mhm.
Vegas trip that you already went on, would this be the same Las Vegas trip as VS and the rest of the gang?
I wish I had been with VS. Okay, I wish
Okay.
I had been with VS. Now I'll tell you, Maria, in a second, but you know how, like you said, you talk to people, you see them online, but when you meet
Mm-hmm.
them, your expectation is like,
Mm-hmm.
is this really you? So I wish that I had met VS instead. I adore
Mm.
Lemon. Lemon's my friend. He's a cool guy. Shakim,
We were
he's
going
like,
to get into that.
yeah, Shakim is like that kid you can sit in the corner and they'll keep themselves occupied. So
Okay.
I'm paying no mind. But Ness is not who she seems to be up here. She's a totally
Mm.
different person, and I was not impressed at all. And I was ready to chill on the 15th floor. I ain't need y'all go ahead.
So, so you were with some other YouTubers, but just not the group that VS was with.
Right, right. VS went
Ah,
with Cam
okay.
in '88, and I really wish I had met them. I really was. Hey, Lemon
Uh-huh.
Pepper Stepper, hey
Okay.
baby. That's one of my members, baby. Hey, boo.
See, that's interesting because lemon pepper pepper, if I'm not mistaken, if it's the same person, has been around our, sector as well. I'm familiar with them also. So yeah, shout out to lemon pepper pepper. So it's interesting to see
Absolutely.
some of, people we're familiar with
Hmm.
over in the B sector and making, connecting with you guys as well. So that's cool.
That's true.
Um,
And people wanted me to argue with Ness and drag Ness and all that when I came back, but it was like, why? She's not the same person that she appears to be. It was like, okay, go ahead, drag me. It's all good. Drag me, girl.
wow.
Drag me for whatever you want to. It's only certain people that really can knock me off my square. Like when I had to go off the
Mm,
other night, and I,
mhm.
people just do that
I
to you.
totally know.
I know they do that to you too, right? It's certain people that get
Child.
you.
I'm gonna say this. I'm trying to just as soon as I recognize, whether it
Mhm.
be hate or just where I see like, okay, you doing too much. Like I'm just on some. I'm gonna keep it moving. We good. Like I'm not about to do this with you. Like we
Hazel.
gonna keep on pushing. Hey, Hazel Diane.
Hey, my
That's where I'm trying
love.
to be with it. But I know that people poke and do the most to get to you, to trigger you, to get a
Yep.
reaction. So, I've been on some ignoring it and it's really
Yeah,
been super helpful. And yeah, we just continuing on with what
that's
we're
right.
doing.
you keep doing you. Don't worry about whatever what anybody else has to say. Now, if they come and they say it to you, like up here on your platform, and want to give it to you,
Right,
give it back to them.
right.
You give it back. You let them
That's
know what's
it.
what. And that is, and that's what I had to do the other night. And I'll do it again to
That
her.
was
Like
it.
Look, I don't know
Yep.
if you
Y'all
watched,
make
did you? Because
did
it got
you I
ugly.
didn't see the video. Where is it? Cause
Girl,
I was
it got
okay.
ugly. It got ugly. And at first it started on lemons, and then it came to mine because I said, "Oh, she want to act like that." Then I'm gonna make a coin off her. We call it a nice little
Right.
coin. So I made a coin off of her, and
I don't have any
because
mods in them. Let
yeah,
me
I
see.
mean, she's one of these people that thinks she's better or higher than, like, right, Hazel. People
Mm.
want to try you and try to make it seem like you the crazy one. No, this woman has no teeth in the front. She's a drunk. She's elephantitis ankles, walking to the bus stop. Girl,
Child,
they took your kids from
child.
you because the school said, because the school said that they were smelling. I mean,
Oh
and
my goodness. And see
yes,
that's what I'm like, knowing that it's just not even like, child, you got a lot to worry about. You have a lot to do.
hmm,
Like,
yep. But she
so
started with me. I didn't start with her, but I finished with her. They were like,
I
"Let
know
her
that's
wig
right.
go." I was like, "Nope, nope. I'm not letting them edges go or that wig.
What
No,
so did you witness any freak off actions in Vegas? Like BS
nope."
witnessed in okay,
No,
okay.
no, I didn't, because it seemed like they didn't really want to be around her, and, and so I don't know. I didn't go
Mm,
today. I didn't. Nothing drew me down to the sixth floor. I was quite fine up on the 15th floor, minding my business. I didn't see no hookups, no nothing. I think if there would have been a hookup, yeah, nah, was no hookup there,
you ain't
none.
see it. Okay,
None. But I
okay.
know
So
VS. That's why
now
I said I should have went with VS. VS was there all the time about, shoot, I should have hung with Lori.
so the trip that you have coming up soon, is that with some other YouTubers or
It was, but my cousin is about to have surgery, so I don't want to
you can't,
impose my
you're not
mom on
going
her.
anymore?
Yeah,
Okay,
my mom comes
okay,
first, but I wanted to because
okay.
the woman is from London. We were going to do international podcast, and
Oh, yeah, you mentioned it
yeah.
when VS was on the. Okay, oh, that was gonna be
Mhm.
that. Okay,
Yeah, but
gotcha.
I got to take mom comes first. So yeah, there'll be other times. What I'm going to plan on doing is going to London and visit her, and we'll do it
Okay,
from London. That'll be amazing. Me out of the country?
absolutely.
What?
Yeah, that girl, next level. So I want to, let Maria get this one. She said, respectfully, what do y'all get out of beefing on YouTube? And then the second part to that question is why bring on that type of stress?
True. So what they get out of beefing on YouTube is, from what I think, is they're trying to get out their real, well, I don't even know if it's real feelings, because sometimes it's a play. Sometimes they ain't mad at each other. They used to beef for dollars. And a matter of fact, I think there's a book called Beefing for Dollars that read my
Mhm.
book, not read my book, that read the Reader Heart of Philadelphia wrote Beefing for Dollars. And that's what they do. And for me, it causes stress. So I don't like to do it. I like to promote positivity, but yeah, a
Mhm.
lot of them just, it's money. It's all money. Every time they
Mm.
turn on that live and they start talking about each other, they racking up the dollars, the dollars, the dollars, the dollars.
Okay,
For
so
me, hmm,
I have a follow-up question to that statement, right? But
hmm.
do you know someone named Uppity? Because this really isn't an open panel. This is your interview.
Oh,
This is a
bring her
conversation with
up
you.
here. Bring her up. It'll be
Oh,
ugly. Bring her up. Yeah, and that's who I had to go off on the
okay,
other night. Uppity, you
Uppity.
don't want it. You don't want it,
All
but if
right.
you
I
want
mean,
it, come on.
so Letty, I ask that you respect my platform because this isn't that. So I'm gonna bring you up because Lolo said that. You was cool. So let me just do this real quick because I'm not familiar with you. Let me throw up. Um, yeah, they don't want me to bring you up.
Oh well, hey, it's up to
People,
you, baby. This is yours. We don't want you,
because
girl.
if she coming up to be messy, that's not what my
Yeah.
platform is about, man. I know you might not be familiar with me, but uh, they saying not to. All right, yeah, uppity. I'm sorry. This not an open panel. Is that food? What are you doing? I'm
Yeah.
gonna
She always cooking or trying to.
no. So I guess they took a shit and flushed it down the toilet.
Oh, you a nasty uppity. Ew. Yeah, you a girl, child. Don't even mess yourself up with that thing.
All
Mm-mm-mm.
right, let me take this down. Y'all are weird.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, while you in the
Not
bathroom,
you when
girl,
I say
get
that.
your yeah. While you in the bathroom, girl, get that wig off the floor where you usually keep
And
it.
you did that for me to see it. I don't even know you, weirdo. But
Yeah,
anyway, she gone.
that's disgusting. Uppity. See,
That's
that's
supposed to be a woman.
supposed to be. Girl, go catch the bus. Go catch the bus.
Uh, that's supposed to be a woman.
That's so
Oh man,
weird. That's
I
so
feel bad.
weird.
Oh boy,
Okay, like
that's
uppity.
probably that weird trick. Maria. Oh shoot, Maria thinks that was somebody else, but yeah,
No, that
um,
was probably uppity. Uppity got issues. Yeah,
yeah. It
that's
said
uppity.
uppity neg, and then
Uppity
it was
Negro
Nettie
goddess.
something.
Yeah, uppity Negro,
Oh,
not a goddess. And yes,
there was
the
nothing
wigs.
uppity about that. That was real low vibration and disgusting. But luckily for you, like feces and stuff is normal human stuff that people do. So I wasn't really weirded out.
Yeah,
It's just weird that you felt the need to like show that you're a weirdo. Um, yeah,
you're
very
not gonna taint.
unladylike,
You are not gonna taint
disgusting.
Sammy's thing with this. We no, this is quality Queen
Ew,
TV. This ain't disgusting
period.
uppity with no front teeth. Go make an
Ain't nothing
appointment.
uppity about. Yo, these people be delusional. Uppity.
Exactly.
She
Exactly.
wishes. She
Like
wishes she was uppity.
that,
Oh
and that's what
shoot.
we have to deal with over in the
Yeah.
beef section.
Lolo was ready though. That's why I wasn't even mad. But then when Hazel and the other supporters, like that's why I was telling VS, like, even my supporters, they like, what are we doing? Like this isn't what you're about. We don't want to no. So
Exactly.
okay. All right. Bye girl. Bye girl. You and your
Bye,
shit.
Walrus. Bye, Walrus. EJ, you
I'm
got to
glad you
stay
had a
on
good
ready. With some of these
all
chicks, you
right,
got to
hold
stay
on.
on ready with these wigs on the
Let
floor.
me yeah, goodbye, girl. Go ahead. Bye bye.
She came back. She's still back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Oh, uppity
She's been
girl.
banned. That
Bye,
was
uppity.
disgusting.
You banned. You banned as they call it, banded it. Bye,
Because
bitch.
I can't even trust the fact that you're not gonna like,
Right.
do some weird stuff. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? So it's
she's been
like
known to try to
we
twerk.
good.
She's been known to try to twerk and do weird things. She's a weirdo. She is quite weird. Yeah, she's yeah.
Well,
Don't
that's
don't come over here trying
unfortunate.
to mess up Sam's stuff. Get the stepping, girl. Don't make me
Well,
go
let's
make
get
another
back to
point off
you.
you. Yes,
Yeah, they
we
be
can
trying to
both
have
make a
a moment off of you.
yes. We can look. You can make a
Uh-uh.
point off her too, girl. Check out her stuff. You'll make plenty of points off her.
Uh-uh. She not worth it, trust me. So, okay, so moving forward, girl. Um, look,
It's like
look at
why?
Maria.
Like why?
Oh shoot. Oh my
Okay,
God.
this
All
ain't for
right,
you. Oh,
so
keep moving. Go ahead, babe.
all right, so hopefully the trip that was going to be in Vegas will now be in London town.
That
Okay,
would be
so
cool. And I'm
I
hoping
know
that
that
VS
is
is
so
able
dope.
to, yeah, we're gonna do a girls trip. Well, actually it's not even
Oh,
a girls trip anymore. It is a it's welcome to men as well here in Portsmouth, Virginia, over at the
mhm,
Renaissance. We are welcoming anybody who likes to come. It's just gonna be a weekend getaway. Um
mhm.
and we're gonna go to the casino, we're gonna go out to eat, we're gonna have photo
Look,
ops, we're gonna do a lot of little things, shopping.
I'm not gonna hold you. I need an invite. I need to be a part of these discussions.
You are
Okay,
very
because
welcome.
listen,
I'll
I'm
send it
trying
to
to
you.
I'm trying to hang, I'm trying to get content, I'm trying to work, network with some,
Absolutely.
with some workers on here. That's what I love about you guys. BS is over there doing her thing and back doing interviews, and so am I. And I'm enjoying these conversations with you ladies and just
Oh,
hearing your journey and your
absolutely. I
stories.
will
Yeah.
definitely send you the flyers because we would love for you to come and
Thank you,
just
boo.
have enjoy yourself, relax,
Yes.
And it ain't gonna be like it
Look at
was when
you
I
go.
was at okay, that brown liquor. But then again, I did
Yes.
try some tequila last week that was so
Oh,
smooth
I
it
heard about
scared
that.
me.
I saw that live
Yes.
too. You had to explain yourself about a shot of tequila, child. I'm
It wasn't
like, oh
even a
my
whole
goodness.
shot. And I
I
mixed in
heard you,
half a
girl. I was
prime. It
like,
was like,
oh,
what?
who cares
It's
what
like,
these people think?
child,
I
exactly. It
agree,
was
Maria.
something. It was weird. Travel and see the world.
Very
That is wonderful. And any of you all, if you'd like to come, you're welcome to come. Official Lovejoy is handling all of the RSVPs, and I don't have a flyer in front of me, but I will send it to Sammy. She can put it up whenever she wants. Let y'all know.
nice.
Anybody's welcome.
Hey,
Yeah, we
let's
like it. We
go.
love everybody. Yeah, I know that's dirty work, EJ. Prime with the tequila and good tequila at that. It
Very
was
dirty
so
work.
smooth. That was dirty work. But EJ,
They say that prom is no joke.
it is it. I love Prime. One of my doctors said, "Oh my
I'm
gosh,
scared to
why are
drink
you
it.
drinking Prime? Prime has been
Uh-huh.
known to kill kids." And I'm like, "I ain't no kid. What?" And then
Hmm.
my other doctor was like, "I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think it's fine." I was like, "Okay,
Okay. Right, right.
if it
Yeah. I,
works,
I haven't heard that it killed any kids, but I heard it just, just the ingredients
yeah."
aren't that great. But, you know, we got a lot of crazy shit out here.
Well, I was drinking
You
McDonald's sweet teas like daily with all that
really,
sugar and everything. These had 20, 25 calories.
dang.
So I'm
I
doing good.
have a sweet tea in a minute. Damn,
Mm,
that sounds good right about now.
I know I
Look,
love a McDonald's sweet tea. Well, one of my mods said, Lori, we need you to stop drinking those sweet teas. And I'm like, but why?
look,
What? So
hold the
you
bottle
want
up. Hold the
to
bottle up real quick.
oh,
Maria said, what's prime? It's
Prime is a
not alcoholic,
hydration.
Maria.
No, it's a hydration drink, and it does have a lot of potassium in it. So you do want to be careful if you um are already getting enough potassium because it can push your potassium up. Me, I'm potassium deficient, so for me, it's like my
Mm,
doctor was like, drink more. I'm like, okay,
mm,
and they're good. You get them out of
okay.
Walmart, any grocery store, $1.88,
Hmm.
something like that. All
I
kind
think
of
they have
flavor.
that. See, I thought that was the energy drink.
No, I don't do the
I,
energy drink because I don't do the caffeine. That
oh,
caffeine
okay.
will
Okay,
make
so
you
that's a
nuts.
different version of it. Okay, got
Right,
you. Look,
right.
EJ said I'm a wine connoisseur. I am sipping on this prosecco that I picked up the other day. Now that prosecco that I took a picture of and posted on my community wall was
I
from
saw it.
I think it was from a gas station or something because I couldn't get to the Walmart to get my other one that I really like. And I thought because it was red, I thought it was rosé, but the bottle is red and it's like a dry prosecco. But it's not bad. It's not bad. But
I
it,
tried to become wine knowledgeable and it did not work out
uh-huh.
well. I wound up with several bottles that were open and slightly drunk in my refrigerator, and I was like, "Why are they there?"
And
So
it's a
yeah,
waste, right? Yeah, I can't do the hard liquor no more. It will just sit there. I feel you. I feel you.
I did do the
Okay.
hard liquor for New Year's, and I have a half a fifth of Pink Whitney in there that I swear I can't give it away. People are like, "Oh, I
Oh
don't want
my God.
that." Never
Right.
again, never again. It'll sit there until time stops. I will not. Yeah, I don't need. I'm not a drinker. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm high off life. But if you let some of the
Yeah.
beefsteak tell it, I'm on fentanyl and Percocet and everything
Child,
else. Like what?
I done had drugs put on me too, child.
You
I
too?
mean,
So it ain't just me.
uh-uh,
So, like you can get them
no, that's
like
what
that.
they do.
Like who is
That's
giving
what
them
they do.
out like that? What's their number? 'Cause, I mean,
Child.
we could use one every now and again.
Yes, you gotta get you a little bar. I don't keep nothing in the house though. Hey, sector inspector in the building. Let me drop the chat. I mean, are you open to questions, Lolo?
Sure,
I'm
absolutely.
trying to see what else I wanted to touch on. I mean, we did a lot, and I'm so mad because it kind of seemed kind of quick for me. I'm like, man, we just going back and forth like a tennis match, but it was going kind of quick for me, in my
But
opinion.
I'm not going anywhere. Whatever you want, I'm with you. I'm here to help you.
Okay.
I'm here to be,
Oh,
we here to
oh,
do what I
yes.
say.
I got something else. Yes, yes, yes. So you
And I love me
mentioned
some
in one of,
Paris.
yeah, right? That's my boo. He's so funny and just he's awesome. Um, so yeah, let me see. You mentioned in one of your lives that you were stalked for 5 years. Now,
Yes.
who was this? My question is, who was this stalker? Was it someone you were seeing? Because I know we heard about your kid's father and we heard about your
Mhm.
husband and now your new man. So who was this person?
This is the gentleman that I was dealing with at 17, 18. And, I've always been one of those people that roots for the underdog. So,
Mhm.
thank you, baby. And his mother even told me, well, why are you messing with him? Right? And I'm like, no, don't talk about him. But come to find out, nobody wanted me
Mhm.
to talk to him. This man gave me a
Mhm.
concussion, a graduation
Mhm.
night. Okay, I went to my graduation with a concussion. This man,
Mhm.
high speed chase with me in the car. I mean, it was terrible.
Mhm.
And so
So
after
he
I
was
finally,
abusive.
he was very abusive. He knocked out this tooth here. And I mean, he
Mm.
was very abusive. He bruised my kidneys before I even knew about my back.
Mm.
And this man followed me. And after I finally got free, this man stalked
Mhm.
me for literally 5 years. He would sit outside of the hair cuttery for 5 years. I mean, and watch me because it was
Wow.
plate glass windows, and I'm the manager, so I'm in the front, and he would watch me. It forced me to buy two pow pows, which I was blessed. This is how I know that I'm blessed because this one of my one of the girls that worked for me, her brother had
Mhm.
just gotten out of jail or prison. And when he
Mhm.
found out, now they all grew up in the same neighborhood, and he found out what was happening and who was bothering me. And he said, come outside
Mhm.
with me. And he said, show me what you got. So I showed him the pow pows, and me being not knowing, it literally went off in my hand and shot between
What?
his feet, and he was like, just give them to me. So I
What?
did, yes, but this man, although I barely knew him, he took care of it for me. The guy that was stalking me disappeared for 3 weeks. I didn't know what happened.
Wow.
Yeah, until I saw him, I was doing a deposit for the hair cuttery since I was the manager. I was doing a deposit early one
Uh-huh.
Saturday morning,
Right.
and I look and
Mhm.
they throw him out of a car, beat up. I mean, he was beat up. He was beat.
Ooh.
I mean, oh my goodness. So come to find out, and they made him apologize to me right there in the parking lot. I'm there dressed to the nines
That's
because I've
what's
got a
up.
yeah, and they made him apologize. The two guys in their car, and he's apologizing. He's crying. He's not. I mean, he's like, I'm like, I forgive you. Okay, I forgive you. Fine, I forgive you. I just got to go to work.
Wow.
And then I found out later on that they took this man and they kept him in a warehouse with chains,
Mm,
and they had him chained
mm.
up, and they
This
beat
sounds like
him,
a movie.
didn't it? And they beat him. They beat that man to the point where he is unable to see out of one eye today. That's how bad they beat him.
Oh,
Never seen her
I know
brother
that's
again.
right.
Yes, I've never seen her brother again, ever again. So I don't know what
What?
happened to him, but I thank him. I absolutely thank him for what he did for me, because he stopped that.
Wow.
He stopped it.
Wow, that's what's up. So even
Mhm.
during the 5 years that you were seeing him, you just were like, okay, he's there. Like you weren't pursuing justice at all. You weren't, the
Yeah.
police weren't involved, or
Well,
you
back
were.
then, the police, there weren't really a lot of stalking laws. There weren't a lot of stalking laws. We're talking about 89, 89, 90. There weren't a lot of stalking
Mm,
laws. And even though I
mm,
called the police, they didn't really do anything. They would come out there
mm,
and then they would leave, and he would leave before they got there. I mean, it was like cat and mouse. So but
mm,
my boyfriend, my older children's father, I mean, he would come up there, pick me up from work. I mean, they would try to protect me as much as I could. And when I drove, I would drive
mhm,
different ways home so that he could stop,
okay.
you know, stop following
Following.
me. But he got what he
Mm-hmm.
deserved. He
Mm.
did.
Okay.
EJ.
We,
Mhm.
we got a question from EJ. What advice would you give to aspiring YouTubers? Things to look out for, areas to
Con- from conception.
develop from concentrate. Oh, conception, maybe.
I would say,
Yeah.
yeah. So what I would say is you want to find your niche. Like Sammy likes to cook, you want to find your niche. Is your niche interviewing? Is your niche just talking about, I mean, you want to find your niche. And like you said, you want to maintain safety in your mind, because YouTube is a whole trip in and of itself. And I know
Yeah.
y'all over in this sector have seen a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stupidity and drama. You want to find your
Mm-hmm.
niche, and sometimes it's outside of these sectors. But what saddens me is that this doxing and all that stuff goes on in all these sectors. It's always
Mm-hmm.
somebody that's
Yeah.
going to try it. But I
Mm-hmm.
say you want to start out being on different panels, seeing what you like, seeing what feels right. And then once you see
Mm-hmm.
what feels right, then go for that. Try it in a different
Mm-hmm.
sector and a whole new algorithm. You'll wind up, I mean, there are people up here that got millions of subscribers, and you're like, how the heck did they do this? And they're in different
So
areas. Hmm.
right. Now, I want to ask you, and I feel like you kind of already answered this question, EJ. Like even earlier on, she's a big advocate of, home care as far as like how she's helping to take care of her mom, and
Yeah.
she definitely advocates for having a therapist or a psychologist that you can talk to. So
Mhm.
I feel like she kind of already talked about that. But you mentioned something just now, and I want to know, do you feel that it's necessary that people network and go on other panels on YouTube, or do you feel like you can also do
Do
your
it from a
thing just
subscriber. Yeah, you can.
yeah,
You kind of like do it from a subscriber's point of view. You definitely can. But you gotta. It depends on what your niche is. If you want to interview people, if you want to really talk to them, then you got to go talk to
Mhm.
them. And networking
Mm,
across boundaries. Like Mel is in a whole
mm,
different sector. Like as far as Australia and London and all of these different
mhm.
places. And I go over there. We're going to do a show. We got to figure out a time because her daytimes and my
That's gonna be
nighttimes. Oof. And I stay up with
yeah,
her
yeah. The
once
time
every couple of
difference
weeks.
is
It's a
yeah.
beast.
It's like
So
a 12
yeah,
hour. It's a 12-hour
yeah,
time difference because our daytime is nighttime there. I remember I
true.
had connected with a young lady from the UK also, but that would be your foot into a whole international
Mhm.
market, and I love that because I agree. I'm
And we're gonna do
international
it.
too.
I have quite a few subscribers from hers, and it's all about the talking. For me, they used to always
Hmm.
call it panel hopping, but it's hard to write it and type it and have it mean the same way you've meant it to sound. So for me,
Mm,
going on a panel and actually saying it, and that way they can gauge how I meant it is much more um, for me. But it's not for everybody because everybody doesn't want to get on a panel. Everybody doesn't want to talk to
right.
everybody. You know, for me, it works for me because I like people and I just like to talk to them. But sometimes you can't do that. You just want to be a
Mhm.
subscriber, and if that's what you want and you want to try something different, then but you're gonna have to reach out to people in the niche that you want. Say you're a gamer, you're going to have to reach out to
Mm,
other gamers. You're going to have to network
mm,
some kind of way. You can come up here and
mm,
try doing it your own and build your own thing. It's very hard to do. So if you
mm,
can have somebody to help usher you in, it helps.
mhm,
It really helps a lot.
mm. Okay. I like that perspective. I do. Okay. Okay. Um, let's talk about your relationship with these lemon. Now,
Hmm.
I'm familiar. I'm not. I haven't seen any of his content, but I've heard his name around these YouTube streets. So, if I'm a girlfriend, on YouTube here with you, how would you
Right.
describe Lemon to me? Why should I, check him out? And how did you guys develop your friendship?
We developed our friendship in Vegas. We would speak. He would be in this chat, and I would go over to his channel. He's a really genuine type of person. And for me, I don't look at age, just like I don't look at height. For me, his intelligence speaks volumes. Talking to him, we got to talk one on one, frequently while we were in Vegas, and I got to see his genuineness. And I can see, talking to him, we'll hit each other up and just talk, and that's what it's about. It's about being real, and I love real people. And he's one of those real people. Him, King Roman. There's a lot of real people. Like I said, Shakim is one of those people you can sit in the corner and he will play by himself. So there's no real interaction with him. But Lemon he's a very genuine person. Now he is not everybody's cup of tea, Sammy. He is definitely not, because Lemon comes from the woo banging section of things, where he will cuss folk out and he will fight with folk, and you'd be like, why are y'all fighting? I mean, he's chaos. His channel is chaos, and if you're interested in some chaos, then yeah, you should
No,
go
no,
visit.
I'm not. I was, I'm just trying to, understand who it is. Yeah, no, I'm not interested in that. I'll be honest. So that's
Now, the way
okay.
he
That's
does
okay.
on YouTube is not the real Lemon. Lemon in
Okay.
person, real Lemon, he's not like that. This is
Okay.
his
And I
character.
and I can understand that. I get it. I've been sitting back and observing and watching, enough of the beefs and the going back and forth to
Uh,
realize that it's just the nature of the back and forths and fighting and beefing, yeah. So,
uh, yes, we always say,
but
man, I don't want you to fight with them. But I think you'd get along with Lemon's a cool guy, but Lemon has his own little demons, and Lemon's got a lot that he's still dealing with, and he's navigating through these streets, and he's still a new content creator. I mean, even though he'll tell you that, but in February it'll be a year. So Lemon, you get to lose it after that. But he's cool. Lemon's cool people. I like cool
yeah.
real people.
Okay.
You
Right.
ever heard of Honest Roll? Honest Roll is one of the most genuine people in this entire world. And
Mm.
he just draws you in to the point where you forget he's gay. You're like, wait, stop, wait, you're gay. Wait, hold on. He's just
Wow.
got that way about him. So yeah, you got to pick and choose
Mhm.
wisely around
No,
here.
I've heard his name and I've heard you mention him. So no, I have no interest in, I have, the
You got
content
a different
creators
type
and the type of content that I enjoy and, to each their own, I'm not, There's no judgment,
Right.
I want people to get on here and do whatever it is they want to do.
Well,
Um,
you definitely want to go where you want to be comfortable wherever you go. So yeah, if that's not it,
Absolutely,
then that's it. That's not it. That's not it. And there's nothing
absolutely.
wrong with that. You should go where
I
you
appreciate
are.
that.
Have you
Yeah,
ever gone to
I
the
definitely.
military sector?
No, but I've heard about it. I know VS, I've been following VS for a little minute now. So I know
Mhm.
she, made her way over there and connected with some content creators from that sector.
Yeah.
But again, it's kind of along the same lines, in my opinion.
hmm
Um, and so, yeah, but let me see. So, how has your YouTube? I know you mentioned that you had to drag some bitches and gather them and get them together. Um, I know
yeah.
that you said you've been doxxed, right?
No,
Um,
I haven't been doxxed, which is weird. There's
oh,
nothing to find out. I'm boring as hell.
okay. Oh no.
I'm
Um,
so open with my stuff. It's like
you're
there's
so
nothing.
transparent.
Yeah, I'm very transparent because I even have my Facebook hooked up with my thing. So when I go live on Facebook and in YouTube because
Ah,
I mean, I'm not going to change because I'm on this platform or that platform. I'm going to be me wherever I am, and that's one of the things that I think
absolutely.
is that I like about me is the fact that
Right.
the way you see me now is the way you'll see me if I meet you outside in 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's that cool vibe. It's that comfortableness. I want you to be
I get that
comfortable.
from you.
Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Sammy. I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
No
Oh,
problem. No, I've been enjoying your lives, and because that's the type of stuff. Like I do what I enjoy, and to see um that I feel that connection when we can all feel free doing the same type of thing. I think that's dope, and I be listening to what you be talking about. That's why I'm like, okay, I heard you mention this, and so
you be watching me in
that
Walmart. Look, that is my escape.
girl.
That's my escape, okay?
It's
Because I'm always,
fun.
I love going to Walmart. I love going to all these stores because I'm always responsible when I'm here. I'm uber responsible. I'm uber tuned in to whatever she needs, how she's feeling. That when I leave for just an hour or two and just go
Mhm.
off by myself and just walk the aisles, hell, I'm losing a pound and having a ball. It's just my yeah, I love girl. I will go. I just say I live at Walmart. I just visit here to check on my mom. That's a,
Okay, Walmart for everything. But
okay.
I like to. I got a couple of other stores too for certain things. I'm like, okay, I gotta get this from here.
Mhm.
But yeah, uh, I love just being out and about and
Yeah.
sharing that. But um, let me see. So, what are we to see from you this year?
Let's see. More engagement as far as an international platform. You're going to see a me and Mel show, even if it's just once every 2 weeks, because I can't hang up all night with her. I hung up all night with her the other night. I didn't wake up till 3 o'clock that day. I was like, I can't do this.
Oh,
But we're gonna do kind of a girls theme show,
oh.
and we're gonna compromise on the time. We're gonna have to compromise, but you're also gonna see now. While I love to grow my channel, I don't want to grow it too much because of the fact that I have several sources of income coming in. You bring
Mm-hmm.
in too much income, it kind of throws things off.
Mm,
So for me, this
mm,
is more fun. A lot of people, this is
mm.
business, but for me, it's
Yeah,
more about fun. It's about building. I try to do a giveaway every month for my members, and then one for my mods. Just a little gesture of how much I appreciate them, and
that's
I
good.
could just we're just going to see more fun, more positivity, more. Walmart. I'm waiting for
Okay.
the white sale to come. We're gonna have
Oh, they
fun.
have a white sale. So
Yeah,
you
I'm waiting right at the end of January. I'm waiting. I'm sitting like I'm waiting like, yes, come on. I have this weird
okay?
obsession where I love I don't want to change the sheets and put on sheets that I wash. I want brand new sheets. Don't know why.
Yo, can I tell you? That's what
Dude,
I do. Cause there is nothing like some fresh, crisp
okay.
white sheets. Okay,
I'm
I'll be
glad I'm
like,
not the only one. God
no,
knows.
no,
I'm
no.
so glad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. And
Hold
I
on.
love it.
I don't have any mods in the building, so I'm trying to
You doing
do this
everything.
thing right quick. Yeah,
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
dropping your channel in the chat.
Well, I
Y'all go
appreciate
and
it.
please subscribe to Lolo's channel, you guys. I dropped the link in the chat. Um, oh
Right,
my
Maria?
God,
It's something
yo,
about new
Maria,
sheets. It's
let me
something
tell
about them.
you.
Oh my
But not
God.
only that, I just got hooked to them being all white. Like I used to do the colors, but now I'm like, it's something about all white. And when they start getting dingy, they gotta go. So I'm like, okay, I gotta keep. So I get it.
Keep 'em in
I love
rotation.
Walmart for that. Yep, keep
Yes.
them in my station.
Thank you,
Hey,
Maria.
Maria says she sub. Yes.
Thank you,
Lolo's a
Maria.
vibe. Like she's cool. And I did learn a lot about you from, you sharing your story while you're live and just doing your thing. And yeah, I think you pretty much did a Walmart haul. That's what yeah, and then you
That's
went home and was unpacking them.
oh
Yeah,
my God.
yeah, yeah.
I will buy all
Uh-huh.
day long. I hate having to bring them in the house, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I guess maybe that's where the man come in, so he can get him out of the truck. I am also a
Okay.
do-it-yourselfer. I am one of those people who will do it themselves. I did a video
Okay.
where the fin on the back of because remember it used to be antennas up, but now it's a fin,
Oh,
and that's where the satellite
right.
radio sits, and when you talk on your phone in the car, it's all under there.
Okay.
Well, I had just got the car fixed, so somebody tried to steal it after my appendix burst. I'm like, can
What?
it get any worse? And this was last February. So I went
Wow.
and I decided, I went to the dealer and I was like, look, all I need to get is the cover put back on. Can you order me one? They're like, oh, I'm sorry. It'll be $1,100, $1,146 because you'll have to replace the whole satellite. I was like, excuse me? Uh,
What?
didn't I just give y'all $1,000? Wait, what? So no, instead I bought the epoxy from Amazon. I went to
Okay.
the junkyard
Oh,
and I bought two fins, one silver and one white. And I
uh-huh.
have the silver one in the bottom of the trunk, and I put the white one on. I epoxied it around there. I put painter's tape around, and
Uh,
I'm the only one with a blue truck and a white fin.
I know that. Okay, so you didn't paint. I thought you was gonna paint it, but the epoxy is like the glue to hold it on
Yeah,
there.
the epoxy is the glue. I put the tape down so it wouldn't get glue on the truck, and I put my fat ass up there. Thank you. I
You know
climb
what?
out the house. I'm pulling the chair. I climb up on the chair. My neighbor is like,
Oh,
"Oh my God, Lord, please don't fall." I'm like, "I got this. I got this." And he's like, "Oh God." I'm like, "Just hold the camera." And and
oh,
I
I
think it's
know
funny.
that's
So
funny.
I know the car people ain't gonna want their truck back. They're gonna be like, "Why does she have a white fin on the back of it?"
Oh
But you
my
paid fifty
goodness.
dollars. I paid $50 versus 1,100. Oh, I will do it myself. Don't play. I'll change my windshield wipers. I'll put lights in the bottom. I'll do everything by myself. If something happens
Mm,
up in the truck, or I'm googling it. Why is it doing this? I'm under the hood. I certainly am. I am a
I
do-it-yourself.
know that's right.
I'm a
I
cheap
know that's right.
person. Okay, if my battery go out, I'm going to the advanced
I
auto
mean,
because
you
I know.
frugal.
Yeah, I
You
know.
frugal. You
I
going
know. Let's call it what it is. I'm cheap. I'm cheap. 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 I am cheap. I am very cheap. I will go to Advanced Auto or Auto Nation or whatever the hell they call it and buy their battery just so they can put it in because I'm not
I
going
know that's
nowhere
right.
else.
Yes,
Hmm.
that's what I do too. Yeah.
I
That's
will
what
do it
they
now. I
do.
spend money on what I really want. I spend money on it. Now I spend money on my Juvia's place. Look, my makeup, I spend
Oh,
money now. I will spend money on my makeup and stuff. But when it comes to
right.
stuff
You
that I
got
don't
your
really care,
product.
yeah, I don't really give a damn about satellite radio. I don't listen to it. I was like, what? I went and got one of them caps that you get from
Oh
the
my
beauty supply,
goodness.
them plastic caps
Uh-huh.
that you get 9 for 90, what 10 for 99 cents. Yeah, I put that up there and
Oh,
taped it until I got to the junkyard. Yeah, I'm not playing with
you
them.
know what?
I am cheap, Sam. I'm cheap. I'm
Oh my goodness.
I am cheap, 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 cheap.
Well, well, look. Do you guys have any other questions for Miss Lolo? Let me know. Y'all drop
Y'all
them
can
in the
ask
chat.
anything y'all want. I am an open,
If
retarded book.
anybody would like to,
I'm a
I'm
slightly
so sorry.
no, no,
Go ahead.
I'm an open, slightly not their book. But
So, and if anybody would like to hit the panel, but to be respectful,
oh,
um,
you come up here any way you want to. I'm ready for it. No, this play. Come on up here. Come on up and let's
nah,
talk.
you was ready.
Yeah.
Now, if she didn't do that dumb shit, she could have, this would have been her opportunity to come up.
And
Uh,
show that
but
she's a goddess.
Shorty is wild.
And she need to
Ah,
take your and so she's over there probably
that's
now
what
on
I'm
her
like.
platform. She probably over there on her platform or whoever will have her up talking trash.
Talking.
That Lolo
Oh,
that Lolo said Lolo ain't thinking about you, girl. Stop.
and that you got banned, but tell them why you got banned. Tell them the disgusting,
Mm,
vile thing that you did to get banned from my backstage. Like, I would
oh,
never want you to pop on my backstage again. Like,
how
girl,
does
I don't care what you say. You're gross. You're
uh,
gross and disgusting, weirdo. Ew. And we're
ew,
always gonna remember that about you.
forever
Ew. You're
and
gonna
ever
be a stinky, smelly girl, stinky, smelly poo poo girl.
with the
You
wigs on the
weirdo.
floor in the bathroom. hmm With the wigs. Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
EJ, she was nasty back there.
Uppity. Some lady that go by uppity. I don't
Up
know.
with it, Negro
Now
goddess.
Queen said uppity Negro goddess, which is weird, but um, yeah, they cammed up backstage and had their camera on. It looked like the toilet, and they flushed it. So clearly, they had just used the bathroom, and it was like shit and toilet tissue, and then they wanted me to see them flush it, and I didn't do nothing to them. I don't even know who they are.
How gross.
So
How
I'm like, okay, weirdo.
very weird. That's so disgusting. It's like, why? You already disgusting when you sent your kids to school smelly and dirty
Oh
and you called
no.
the people on you. I mean, that was disgusting enough, and that was years ago. Now you got this one
Wow.
kid that, we're not even going there, Sam. It ain't even worth it. Child.
Yeah, yeah. We don't gotta spend too much time on her. Y'all go catch the replay, dog it. Catch the replay
Okay.
because you missed it.
Child. Even Sammy
So,
was like, what?
yeah, I'm like, what did I do?
What?
Goodness gracious.
Well, sad, sad,
We just
sad.
talking.
And not even
What
about
did I
you. Oh, that child.
do?
She ought to be embarrassed. No, Maria,
She
she does
should
not.
be.
She's missing teeth up here. So she no. No. I mean, if
Oh
you get
my
all the
God.
government assistance that she gets, she should have the grill of God. Okay. My top five
That,
YouTubers are
oh.
VS, Shaw Bradley, Treasure Lane, Lady Nika, and who else? Who else? Who else? I love King Roman. I met him in person, and he's such a sweetheart. So those are my five top. Those VS, Treasure, Shaw Bradley, Lady Nika, and King Roman. They are my
Wait,
five top.
Sean Bradley, is that more so? Doesn't he do like news? What's that Sean Bradley? That name sounds
Shaw Bradley
familiar.
is so shady, it's crazy, but
Oh, oh,
he
he's a
helped start the
shady
beef
dude.
sector. Yeah, he helped start the beef sector.
Oh,
He is one of
okay,
the
okay.
ones that helped start it. Him and VS didn't do not don't think they get along. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I don't think they get along any longer. I don't think him and Treasure Lane get along, and Treasure Lane and Lady Nika don't get along. And today, King
Oh.
Roman and Lady Nika don't get along. If you catch them, somebody getting along, then you got to catch them at that time because it ain't gonna might not last. Ooh,
Mm.
I just stay out of it. I was glad I was at work. I was like, can I help you?
Mm.
Thank you. Yeah, I was glad.
Oh.
The top expiring in my list, I would say King Roman News is really killing it. Lemon is killing it. Lemon is killing it. King Roman News. Who's catching up? Who's trying to do it? Brianna is doing her thing as well, but she's been doing it for a while. Who else? You know they say body language says when you look up and you look out into the sky and you look to your right, that means
Uh-huh.
you're thinking of what it is. But if you look to the left, you're making it up. So
Mm.
that's supposed to be
Ah,
body language.
interesting.
Stop. I need to stop watching 48 Hours.
Child, child, listen, listen.
And
I
then
can't
I did
control
shout
which
out.
way my eyeballs roll,
I
child. I'm
know,
thinking.
but it's an unconscious,
Okay.
it's a subconscious thing. And if I didn't shout out
Right.
my co-host and moderator, the
Right.
official Lovejoy, she will probably kill
Uh-huh.
me when she gets to Portsmouth, and it won't be pretty.
Uh-uh.
So
Oh
she is
yeah.
coming.
Shout out to official Lovejoy.
Yes, God, please. And Andrea Lynch. Andrea is doing her thing. I interviewed her years ago. We've been friends for
Okay.
over 6 years up here, and we just got to meet in Vegas. And that's who I forgot about her and Kelly. Oh my God, they came through Vegas and they saved my trip. They came and
Mm,
loved on me and
that's what's
brought me
up.
back out of my funk and
Okay.
oh my God, they were like angels sent to my room. It was amazing.
Mm.
And oh, five heck
So,
no, uppity,
uh,
uppity, yes. Uh well, those are the only two I can think of right now. But anybody
wait,
else,
all I heard was uppity. What was the other one?
uppity and Ness, uppity and Ness.
Oh,
But
nice.
Ness
Okay.
was doing her
I'm not
thing.
familiar.
So yeah,
Okay.
I can't hate on Ness. She was doing her thing.
Okay.
But who else? The thing is, I like everybody, and people's like, "Oh, that's weird. How do you like everybody?" I just have a genuine fondness of people. So I mean,
Mm,
Jay Wilson, he was there at the beginning. I just, these people have been, and I want y'all to remember, I don't want YouTube like people may think I do. When
mm-hmm.
I'm not on YouTube, I'm not on YouTube. I'm like, mm-mm.
Mm,
I'm gone. I'm watching
mm,
something. I'm working. I'm doing something else, or
okay.
I'm listening to
Right.
other people. I love comedy, so I'm listening
Mm,
to Jamil Peterson. I'm listening to Josh
mm,
Johnson. I'm listening to some of
mm.
them. They killing it. And this whole Diddy pure survival thing is just too much.
Hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy out here. It's crazy
It,
out here.
I'm just
It's
trying to
so
get a bottle
crazy
of
it
baby
makes you want to
oil.
laugh.
It does.
Right.
I'm
Right.
trying to get 2 bottles of baby oil for the since the whole thing started. Can
You
you
know
send me
what?
just to put on my shoulders,
Oh,
just a little bit to put on my shoulder, just not for illicit purposes, just a little bit, just a little. I don't know any anime YouTubers because they're
before
all
you answer that,
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I'm
You know,
sorry.
you got a big oil
Before
plug.
you answer that, because I don't want to forget my question. I
Okay,
appreciate EJ dropping questions. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get to it in just a moment. But before I forget my question,
okay, don't
so
forget your.
you have been able to establish friendships here on YouTube, you would say.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely. Met them, vibed, just wonderful. There's a lot of people that I've talked to that I haven't met yet, but I will.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I've met people, and it's if you can meet people that are themselves the way you see them, the way they
Yeah.
act, the genuineness, that makes all the difference in the world to me. And Andrea Lynch is so genuine. Her and Kelly, they are beautiful. The Green Vegan, oh my gosh, she's amazing. They are great
Mhm.
in person, and they almost made me want to move to California behind them. I'm like, I'm coming. Wait, don't leave me. I'm coming.
Mm.
But they're great. You can have friends up here. You can have good friends. It's all
Mhm.
about how you how you move, like behind the scenes.
Mhm.
If you moving funny and you telling this person that person stuff and that's not cool. So I don't do it.
Yeah,
The
that's
folks I
messy.
talk to, yeah, they don't even know I'm talking to. People don't even know I'm talking to this one or that one, and I don't
Mhm.
know what I tell anybody, because whatever I talk about between them is their business. So yeah. Now anime
Mhm.
YouTubers, I don't know any because they're
Yes.
all of
Yes.
Chinese or something. Not Chinese or something. That sounds terrible. They're generally Japanese or of Asian descent, and so I
Mhm.
don't, I don't know. It takes a lot to do with anime video to for YouTube,
Mhm.
and I tried, and it just I couldn't do it. Give me something regular. Let me just be me, and then I'm
Yeah,
good. That's all.
absolutely.
That is it.
And I didn't mean to be rude, EJ.
You
Hopefully you
are
know
not
that.
rude. Please
Oh, okay.
treat me like
Y'all
your big
know.
sister. Just jump in there and smack me in the head. Boo, Larry.
No,
Treat me like your big
no,
sister.
no, because y'all know my memory ain't worth a damn.
Yours
I
and
will
mine
forget
is
so child. I will forget real quick.
if
Like,
my
what
kids
was I
didn't
gonna
stay,
ask her?
if my kids didn't hang off of me all them years, I probably would have forgot they was there. I would have been like, wait, whose child are you? Yeah, so I
Wait,
understand.
who's moving to
Oh
Cali?
no, I was saying I would have followed Andrea and Kelly to California. No, not
Oh,
about now. I mean,
oh.
child, Kelly and
I like the
Larry.
Houston idea. I like the
Yeah,
Houston. Okay, thank you, EJ. I'm not never trying to, just be disrespectful.
you
Um,
so sweet. It's how can you be so sweet? Stop.
now listen. They know I can go there now, but I just don't want to. I just don't
All
want
right.
to. I wanna be
It
kind.
Yeah, for me, yeah, because it does to me. It doesn't make you feel good after. After, I mean, it's like
No, it doesn't. I don't
it's
think
so
people
good.
understand that, Lolo. Like it just does something to you. Like, uh,
Yep.
uh-uh.
It's like
I
you
feel
had to go there with somebody. Yeah, sweet savage when necessary. And sometimes, yeah. Yeah, you didn't know it, child. I've been watching anime for the last 10 years.
no,
I have
yeah,
turned
Maria,
off. I am
totally
turned.
adult.
I don't have any figurines or anything like that. I just watch the anime, but I do want to go
That
to
would be
college.
cool though.
No,
Oh, girl,
no,
that would be a dope trip.
I
Japan?
do.
That's in Japan,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Girl,
Or, and they
I
have
could
it
see
here
you
too.
out there too, Lolo. I
Oh
could
my
see you living your
God.
best life out there. Oh my
I,
gosh.
I was going to
Yeah,
move to
that would be
Japan at one
dope.
time. Me and my ex of mine. It's a lot of exes that just don't count them, but it's a lot of exes. And when he and I were going to move and
That's
start
okay.
a soul food restaurant, but he was older
Wow.
than I am, so he got sick and just didn't come through.
Mhm.
So, but I would love to go to Japan. Oh my goodness,
Yeah, that would be dope.
but you know it's
Yeah,
expensive to go
Nikki,
to Japan.
really? Well, I would think so. I mean, I think it would be up there with like the Dubai and maybe even Italy. I don't know, but I know Nicki Minaj is it the Harajuku thing
Yes,
anime and
Harajuku. Her and Megan Thee
yeah.
Stallion, Harajuku. Absolutely. Love it. I love it. Love it. That's the streetwear. I love it.
Yeah, it's really cute. I know. She
I
said,
am
when I have a reason to be rude, I never feel I
okay.
already know, girl.
It's
Maria
fun
is a straight
though.
shooter, okay?
But see, when you don't want to and you not bothering nobody, and then they come
Mhm.
at you, that's when you like, wait a minute now, hold on, listen. And that's what happened with up the other night. I'm trying to, help protect Lemon's panel while he we did with. I think he went to the store, and I'm like, look, y'all can fuss or whatever, just don't bring the kids into it. And then she started going at me. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on now, wait a goddamn minute now. Nah,
Mm.
you can't talk to me if your kids got called out for being smelly in this in school and mine didn't. No, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Wow.
Not if you walk into the bus hole and I'm driving. No, no, there are different levels to it. Like you said, there are different levels. So, okay, when you buying press-ons and I'm going to get mine, talk to me when you can do it too. No, no.
I feel you. So, EJ said, be specific. How many exes?
Let's just say it's time to leave Virginia because half my Facebook men's is been my man at one time. Um,
Ah,
it's time to go. It's time to leave the scene. And plus, I
okay.
was an ex-swinger, so for
Oh,
5 years,
wow.
yeah, I enjoyed those. That was the best 5 years ever. I like the not
Wow.
playing game thing. That's the one thing about it. What it was with being a swinger at that point,
Wait,
it wasn't.
what?
It's not a game
Not,
play thing. It was cool. It's like, hey, I like you, you like me, because it was a group.
wait, wait, okay, so while I got questions. Wait, so will you go to, so what were they, parties and you would go by yourself or you had friends that you went with?
I was the girlfriend of the owners of the group.
Oh,
Uh-huh. I was the girlfriend of the owner of the group,
girlfriend
of the
oh,
owners.
of the, so,
That's
okay,
what
so,
it is.
so this is a business. It's a business.
It was a group. It was a group to be managed, like a
Okay.
Facebook group. It was a group, and people had to be
Oh,
interviewed. You couldn't just get in. It couldn't just be single guys.
oh,
It was a group. It was a group,
okay.
and we
So
didn't
people
just
were
get in.
vetted. They're
Yeah,
vetted.
they were
Okay.
vetted. They were
Okay.
interviewed.
Now,
Hmm.
so how many people made the group?
There was like about 50, 60 people in the
Woo!
group. Because there were couples, there were marriages, married
Right.
people. The good thing, and one thing I liked about it is the fact that it wasn't no game plan. It wasn't that I'm gonna take you out 5 times here. I'm gonna take you to the movies 3 times, and then I'm gonna ask you, can I get some? And you'd be like, I don't
You
waste
got
all
straight
this
to
time.
it.
I mean,
So you
yeah,
like to just get straight to it.
well, no, it wasn't okay. Now it wasn't just like that because we did other things. It wasn't. We would have a party once a month, and but throughout the month we would get together for spade games. We'd go to the beach. We'd take the kids bowling. It was like a whole family kind of thing. We do a whole lot of
Mm,
things. It wasn't just that, but when that came around, it was pretty good there. I mean, and I was the
wow.
girlfriend of the guy, the man and his wife who kind of ran the group, and I loved it because I was special.
Wait, the man and his wife?
Oh, she was half Filipino, half black, and he was very well versed, and she was very. They were a very sexy, dominant couple, and I enjoyed the hell out of.
Wow.
Yes, I
Oh,
enjoyed. I was their girlfriend for
girl.
the whole time. And so that means nobody had access to me. Nobody could just come up to me because I was their girlfriend. So they had to be very
Oh,
careful how they
wow.
came up to me. So I didn't get any unwanted, hey, let me touch you
Uh-huh.
kind of things. It was not five spice. And,
Right.
and I would help set up for the parties. It was real cool. We'd get us a mansion somewhere, rent it out for a month,
Wow.
and there were sister clubs in different cities and states. And this was a time when you had to go to the doctor and have papers. Not just now it's my chart. Let me see your my chart. But then it's you have to go to the doctor the
What?
week of, and we need to know that you're safe. Okay, before you even think about it. But it was cool because it wasn't like you just came
Wow.
in and everybody's naked. No, it was a regular
Right.
party, regular house party, and then
Mm,
at a certain time we had a
mm,
mansion, it's 5, 7 bathrooms. Everybody go and get
mm.
well up. But of course, you get yourself dolled up before you went anyway. Yes, the old charts, the real
Mm.
charts that had the real doctor's handwriting on it. So it
Mm.
was interesting. That was the best 5 years that I've spent of my adult life. Because remember, I missed my adult life. I was a mom at 15, so I missed my adult life. I'm still
Wow.
living in it. I'm still living
Yeah,
in
I know
my
that's
20s.
right.
I am still
All
living in
right.
my 20s and 30s. I am enjoying life.
Good. As
Yes.
you should.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Let me see.
That
Girl,
you
you
had me
gave
for a
us
loop.
a
It
lot.
was like, wait, what?
Okay. Listen. Wow. That is very interesting. So yeah, you gave us a lot, girl. You've been with us an hour and 45 minutes. Oh, look at EJ talking about you got any movies out there?
Not that I know of, but there may be a few pictures floating around somewhere. I mean, but this was a while back now. We talking what 15 years? Because they used to take videos of the pictures and stuff, and you could get pictures and stuff of yourself or whatever, and but the people's faces would be blacked out. So yeah, but
EJ
EJ,
said I'm not watching.
no, no, EJ, no. Not that, at
Oh,
least
that's
not that I
funny.
know of. That would be funny, and I doubt it would make any
Wow.
money. That's the sad thing. I don't think it would make
Oh
any
my
money.
goodness.
Mm.
That is funny.
At least make some money.
Wow. So, girl. So what we've learned today, look, I got that from VS. VS like to do a
And I know,
recap.
yes, and what we've learned today. I love. I mean, if I'm working, I'm in
Shout out
VS
to VS
wishes.
Icon.
Shout out VS. If VS is on and I'm listening, if I'm at
I
work, I am
love
all
her.
up in the bushes. I am all up in the bushes.
Okay. Yo, she had me dying the other morning eating that damn fruit.
Okay, VS, we saw you, girl. You was
Oh my God. She had me cracking up. But I love it because, like, you know, I think people are starting to see, just the different concepts and content creating and
yeah.
just seeing the variety of things that we're able to do.
Mm,
And it's fun and I'm enjoying it. And, I'm glad to see everyone else
yeah.
enjoying it as well. Of course you can, EJ. It wouldn't be you if you didn't.
I love how business minded VS is with it. She
Yeah.
is fine tuned it to a wonderful
Oh my
business.
goodness.
She is
I'm great.
amazing with that part of it. I'm like, wow, I can't even think that high anymore.
Yep. And I want to shout you out too for your graphics and the music. I was thoroughly entertained.
You.
Um, yeah, I
I
love
have
that.
a
I gotta
ball playing
get my
around
little
with the
stuff together.
music. I have a
Yeah.
ball with the music. There's a Epidemic Sound. If you go to epidemicsound.com,
Okay.
they have some of the greatest music, all types of
Okay.
music. And
Okay.
the graphics I do Wondershare and Filmora. And there's a lot of different great graphic things you can use out there that are free. Um,
Mm,
I say Canva, I just started using. There's a lot of stuff. It's
mm.
all in the imagination. I don't know how to use GPT yet because
Oh,
I know you got to fine tune it with your words, and I'm not that good. Let's see. Okay, the next
oh,
question. What single question? What are you looking
can
to get out
you
of YouTube?
base? Oh, what are
Mm,
you looking to get out of YouTube?
right. What are you looking to
Okay.
get out of it? Are you
That
looking to
is a
make
great question.
friends?
That is a great
Mm,
question. What are you looking to get out of YouTube? So let me ask you that. What are you looking to get out of YouTube?
exactly what I'm getting. Positivity and friends,
Mhm.
people that are on my level that I can kick it with, people that feel like me. You know what I mean? People that feel
Mhm.
like me that I can love on and be loved in return. That's it for me. Nothing more than that. I'm not looking to make this no giant business. Just
Mhm.
good people. That's all I want is good people around. The
Yeah.
world is short on them.
Okay. I like that.
I appreciate you so very
Thank
much.
you, EJ. Oh, I
Absolutely.
appreciate you, Queen. This was awesome. I mean, I think we got a lot. Do you have any final words? I want you to go ahead and shout your channel out again. Um, and yeah, and also if anybody would like to make a donation to my guest, we can also drop your cash app in the chat as well.
Well, thank you, because it is on the screen. I always keep it on the screen, and it's
That's right.
it's appreciated. It's never anticipated. I need people to stop thinking that subscribers owe them something, because you don't. Just your words, your thoughts, your questions are wonderful. I want to leave with as much positivity. You can tell I went to work today. As much positivity as possible. I want everyone to grow. There's enough out here for everybody to do their big one, in Lemon's words.
Mhm.
I think that you do a great job, Sammy. I'm always in your bushes watching. Just know, if you feel some eyes, you be like, "Oh Lord, I know she around here. I know she around
I,
here." Look, being a
look,
start to my
look,
Lori, I got this. I'll be
look,
like,
look, I be joking with them. If I like drop something, I be like, who was watching me hard?
Lord, I know you saw this.
What
Look,
is,
get this one. Okay, I got that one. Got it. No, I'll be in the
did I
background talking.
put that right in the chat? Is that right?
It is. It is. You'll
Okay,
see a
okay,
picture.
good.
I can't tell
And
what picture
then,
it is of me. I love me. That's the thing. I absolutely love
yes,
me. But I want you to just continue your growth. I'll be shouting you out constantly, and
thank
I'll
you.
come back. Of course, I'm always around. And if you
Thank you,
need
Queen.
anything, hit me up, sis. This is what we're here for.
Oh,
Okay. And
that's
I
what's
want
up.
y'all to enjoy
Yeah,
y'all night, y'all weekend. If y'all need me,
yes.
hell, hit me up. Just let me know. Look, leave me a comment.
Yeah,
Look, girl, this is what's going on. Oh, let me hit y'all up. This is what
okay.
we do as a people, as a
Mhm.
people and people as humanity. We need to love each other a
Yeah,
little bit more, and it's a good thing. So
absolutely.
I appreciate you,
Well, look,
Sam.
I'm looking forward to. Listen, I'm looking forward to going on this trip too. Now, I ain't joking.
I'll send it. I'm
Listen,
gonna be when I get off here. I'm gonna send you the
I,
flyers. I already got the final
child,
flyers
please
made up.
do.
I sure
Okay.
am. I
Because
love you,
I am long
Sam.
overdue. I love you
Yeah,
too, Lolo. And it's been great connecting with you. You have an amazing story. We learned so much about you. And, I commend you for your strength, your tenacity, your drive. And I look forward to what you're getting ready to do. So, yeah, cheers to you. And thank you so much for coming to do this with me. I appreciate
sure.
you. And if
Anytime you
it's
need me,
nothing
I
else,
ain't but a shout away, baby.
period. Well, look, I believe that. And so we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Please make sure you hit the like, replay game. Thank you guys. Please leave any comments, or if you guys have any more questions for Lolo when you think of it after, leave it in the comments below, and maybe we'll come back and do a part two. All right. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. And this was
Thank you,
another
baby.
episode of Queen Talk with Sammy. Peace, you guys. Love ya.